Hello and welcome to Minutes Weekly Corporate Roundup. I'm Amrita Pillai and we have our reporters on standby with the top three stories of this week. To begin with, Tata Motors in the spotlight for wrong reasons, 26% dip in their net profit. We have Shali with us to take us through the numbers. What happened? What went wrong with the net profit numbers?
So the disappointment came both on account of poor sales in the domestic market and a one-time charge that's got to do with company's single project, as well as a slower growth of company's UK unit Jaguar Land Rover Automotive PLC. So the sales of JLR were primarily dragged down by muted sales, so to say, in China, which accounts for 1/4 of total volumes, as well as a lower margin. The company has seen the margins advance at a brisk pace in the recent past. The management has also indicated that the margins for JLR is likely to be moderated as it incurs high capex and into new products launches and newer platform launches. Analysts, however, are not too concerned about the volumes of JLR per se, because the company's product pipeline for the next couple of years is very strong. So that will take care of the margins to some extent, as well as the overall volumes.
Thanks, Shelley. Another industry in the spotlight is the sugar industry. 12,000 crore rupees worth of sugar loans entering that restructuring CDR cell. We have Vishwanath with us to take us through that number. Which companies are you expecting more CDRs on that front?
Thank you so much, Amrita. Actually, so the 12,000 crore number is not entirely through the CDRSL. There's also other forms of restructuring that are happening alongside. For example, Bajaj Hindustan, a single company alone, is restructuring about 6,500 crore worth of loans out of the 12,000 crore number. Of course, this is happening outside the CDRSL, that the Joint Lenders Forum that is formed under the RBI's new norms. They have made the decision that these loans would be restructured. The sugar industry per se is a cyclical industry. We all know that there is a 6-month period wherein they do a lot of production. The other 6 months is usually flat, and therefore pain keeps coming back. However, in the current scenario, what is happening is government controlled pricing is affecting them quite badly, especially in states like Uttar Pradesh, wherein the government's initiation on pricing is quite high. The price that these companies pay to sugarcane farmers is significantly higher than what other states would pay, which means that these companies are bleeding on that front, as well as on the retail front. Sugar prices are also controlled, which means they don't rise that as compared to the sugarcane prices. So obviously these companies are all under a severe amount of stress. Bankers say that they are expecting some more cases coming up. However, what would happen is still something that we would see.
Thanks, Vishwanath. Another company on the spotlight here is Reliance Industries, has raised as much as $750 million this week. We have Joel with us to take us through that fundraising that has happened this week. Take us through the details.
Yeah, $750 million. This is the second time in 2 weeks that the company raised money. Reliance, not to forget, is a AAA rated company. It's probably the richest company in India, the highest revenues. This is a 30-year bond. It's a long-term bond, very rare, even for a large company like this. To be sure, Reliance has already raised a 30-year money some years back, but this is the second time it has raised. The pricing of this bond was also something to be noted. Below 5%, it's paying a fixed 30-year, 10 years, cheap money basically. It had got bids worth $2.5 billion for this. They chose to keep only 750 because the pricing got squeezed because of that. This money will be used for the capital expenditure. This is a large company, not to forget. They have assets abroad, they have petrochemical major. So all this money will be used for capital expenditure. This is on the back of $1 billion that they raised on 10-year money just less than 15 days ago.
Thanks, Joel. This is all we have for this week. Keep watching.